Hey everybody. I've been spending a little bit of time lately thinking about how to convey just how fast and how small the interactions that happen at the molecular level in the human body are. How to understand physiology when it's almost incomprehensibly small and incomprehensibly fast speeds that all this stuff is happening at. I've been reading over the last couple of months this book on aging by David Sinclair. He's a molecular geneticist, and he talks in his book about imagining a grain of sand being even to 10 skin cells. So you may have seen a skin cell if you took a little cell from your cheek in biology in high school or looked under a microscope and seen like a little cell. So 10 of those are equal to a grain of sand. And if we imagine, we're thinking about stuff happening in the human body, let's say the cardiovascular system, and you're imagining what's happening in that blood, a little blood cell, little red blood cell. About 5 of those will equal a human skin cell. So they're even smaller than a little human skin cell that you may have seen under a microscope. So if you take one red blood cell and you picture what's happening in there, right? We think of the hemoglobin being transported, all of these amazing things happening in the bloodstream. In the red blood cells, hemoglobin, these little protein structures that bind with oxygen and carry it through your bloodstream. So the books will show you a picture of the hemoglobin molecules, a drawing of the hemoglobin molecules, and they'll draw a few of them in a red blood cell. But I think that's a little bit misleading because it makes us think that there's a few in there, and maybe they'll state that there's more than that. And I always had this picture of like thousands or hundreds of thousands, but no, I looked it up and there's 250 million hemoglobin molecules in one little tiny human red blood cell. Each of those 250 million molecules can carry 4 molecules of oxygen, molecular oxygen. So that's like 1 billion molecules of oxygen. So that's really, really small. And those gases are interacting and the proteins changing shape to carry that oxygen ridiculously fast. I don't know how to calculate that. So that's what we're dealing with. Things happening ridiculously fast and at a almost incomprehensible small scale. So there you go. And I'll put the links in of a TED Talk that animates some of this molecular biology, and some artists and some books maybe you can look at, some things on the web. I'll put those links in the description below, and I hope that helps you in your understanding of how this amazing stuff works inside of us.